All right, good morning. My name is Jason Ishii, Chairperson of the Authority. I'd like now to start to order the March 1st, 2023 Kalaeloa Authority meeting of the Hawaii Community Development Authority. And the time is now 10 o'clock. Garrett, in
accordance with section 92-3.7 Hawaii Revised Statutes, the Hawaii Community Development Authority is holding today's Kalaeloa board meeting virtually on Zoom. The Zoom link details were included on the meeting agenda. Therefore, members of the public are welcome to join us on Zoom and also our physical meeting site at the American Brewery Building, 547 Queen Street, second floor boardroom, Honolulu, Hawaii 96813. The meeting is being live streamed on HCDA's YouTube page. The HCDA communication staff is hosting this meeting. Once this meeting begins, everyone will be muted for clearer audio. Board members, if you have any questions or comments, please unmute yourselves to speak. This is a public virtual meeting, so to prevent any distractions, if you're not a board member, staff member, or HCDA's Attorney General, please turn off your video during the meeting. If you're providing public testimony, your name will be called accordingly. Please turn on your video, clearly state your name and affiliation, and proceed with your testimony. When you have finished, please turn off your video. In accordance with section 92-3.7C Hawaii Revised Statutes, if the authority's connection for the remote meeting is lost, the meeting will be recessed until the connection is restored. If the connection cannot be restored within 30 minutes, the meeting will be terminated and the authority will continue the meeting at another notice date. Thank you.
Thank you. Garrett Sasaki, Administrative Services Officer, will be here in replacing of Executive Director Craig Nakamoto, who had to go to another meeting. ACDA board members, please remain visible and audio during the meeting. Also, please acknowledge you are present by either saying here or present. Let the record reflect the following members are present. Member Higa.
Present.
Member Johnson.
Present.
Member Irai.
Present.
Member Evans.
Present.
Member Lewis.
All right, I'm here.
And myself. For today's meeting, do we have quorum?
Yes.
We do. For today's meeting, board members, we will have an opportunity to ask questions or provide comments after agenda item has been presented. Individuals from the public who have requested to provide verbal public testimony on a specific agenda item are on standby and will be permitted into the meeting respectively. First item on the agenda is the regular meeting minutes of January 4th, 2023. Board members, are there any comments or corrections to these minutes? If there are no comments or questions, the minutes are approved as presented. Item number 2, which is for information and discussion. Update by HCDA staff regarding the final environmental assessment and findings of no significant impact accepted on February 14, 2023 for the Honokea Surf Village project located in the Kalaeloa Community Development District at tax map key number 19-1-013-068. Mr. Ryan Tam, Director of Planning and Development, will now present the HCDA staff report. Ryan?
Okay, good morning, Chair Ishii and board members. Joining me this morning is one of our staff planners, Ms. Janet Belitnikoff, behind me. And I believe that one of the representatives of the applicant's agent, G70, should be online to answer questions if necessary. So we did want to keep the board and the public informed about the status of this project. As a reminder, this is a proposed outdoor recreation facility primarily focused on surfing with a 5.5 acre engineered surf lagoon at its center. So subsequent to the last presentation to this board on January 4th, 2023, the applicant did provide additional information on the project, including electrical demand, airport impacts, injection wells, use of R1 recycled or brackish water, and additional cultural and archaeological information. HCDA then determined that the proposed action will not have a significant effects on the environment and issued a finding of no significant impact that was published on February 23rd. Again, that started a 30-day period during which judicial challenges to the project can be initiated. This action, acceptance and issuance of the finding of no significant impact does not constitute approval of the project. Site control will still need to be obtained through the proposed 65-year ground lease for land owned by the HCDA. Discussion regarding the lease terms are still ongoing, and the project will also have to obtain a development permit and conditional use permit from the HCDA, which does include a public hearing and deliberation by the board. Subject to your questions, that's our update.
So as members, are there any questions or comments to the staff report? Do we have any public testimony? No. Okay, since there's no comments or questions, let's go to the next item. Thank you, Ryan. Report of the executive director. Monthly report and other status report. Approved permit applications did not require HRS 206E-5.6 public hearings. Mr. Garrett Sasaki will now present the monthly report.
Chair and Executive Director Craig Nakamoto's absence, can we stand on the report as it is included in the packet?
Is there any questions or comments for Garrett regarding the executive director's report? So any public testimony? No, since there's no public testimony or any other comments or questions, thank you for those who have joined us on Zoom or in person or via YouTube. This concludes our business for today, and the meeting is adjourned at 10:07. Thank you.